Capricorn, this is your full moon reading. We're going to see what the full moon will reveal to you. The full moon is on the 2nd or 3rd of June. So depending on where you are, it will be on the 2nd or 3rd. Sexuality, sexual energies. This is also creative energies. Let's see what else the full moon wants to reveal to you and see the direction it takes, okay, in terms of sexual energies for you, Capricorn. Okay, let's see from this deck, what do we have? We have communication. Okay, sexual exchanges is a form of communication as well. So let's see whether it's going that direction. And we have here happy, happy. Very nice. I like this. One more oracle card from this deck. Let's see what we have for you. Interestingly, you don't have any pop-ups at all, Capricorn. Last quarter, what is holding you back? Interesting. So last quarter, before the full moon, right, is the question to ask yourself, which means it is now, before the full moon happens. What is holding you back? I feel like the full moon is going to reveal a lot to you. Maybe you have an ambition. Maybe you have something that you want to do. Maybe it is a new venture. Maybe it's a new relationship. It could be something that you are unsure of, that you are still holding yourself back. So we have the Hierophant. It's the first card. And we have 6 of Wands. Okay, that's good. That's you in the limelight, Capricorn. Let's see. Oops, we have here 2 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. And the Fool. Okay, definitely starting a new beginning. I feel like for you, Capricorn, there is a real need for you to communicate much, much more. Yeah, it's about communicating. Connecting with your higher self as well, and connecting, communicating with other people, communicating, it's really allowing the inner guidance to be communicated to you. Are you willing to accept the communication? Are you willing to accept the guidance coming through? And then the question is, are you holding yourself back? You also have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is about balancing your responsibilities. 6 of Wands, traditionally, this is about, being admired, some form of victory. I feel like when you put your guard down, right, and you're able to communicate effectively, people will celebrate you for that. Your family, your friends will. That's where you're really going into a real balance of your responsibilities, and your friends and your family will celebrate you for it, because then you're really, really opening your heart. Because we also have the Page of Cups, and Page of Cups is really about looking at possibilities, possibilities of life, pertaining to not just spirituality, but also to love. How are you opening your heart up, to love others, to communicate your love, to make that connection with your loved ones, and not to hold yourself back. I feel like you're holding yourself back because of fears. You're afraid to be rejected. There's this energy of disagreement that you may have or potentially have. And so the full moon energy is highlighting to you that perhaps the conflict or disagreement that you think that you have is within yourself, and it's not really with the people involved. All you need to do is communicate your love, opening your heart, and allow those energies to come in. And the Fool really brings in is as though you're starting at a completely new beginning in all of your relationships. Like you're making, or you're seeing your relationships and connections with people from a very different light. And because of that, you're up-leveling your connections and up-leveling your relationships. That's the main energy I'm feeling. And you have to trust in your intuition, about people, about situations. And sometimes when you overthink things, right? I mean, instead of trusting your intuition, you use what you think you know, and you communicate that, or you make certain decisions that involve other people. It feels as if that because you're overriding your intuitive guidance, you're just listening to your mind, which may give you logical advice, but it may not be appropriate for the situation. Then you find yourself in disagreement with people. At this point in your life's journey, it feels as if you really have to go all in to trust your intuition. And of course, as with all skills, intuition can be developed, it can be sharpened, right? And we will make mistakes along the way as we are, developing a certain skill, but you will find that balance. You will be able to use that skill much more effectively, and everyone around will be much happier for it. And, there is celebration. Okay. So look at this, happy, right? Happy is also about celebration. Okay. So communication is about sexuality. That's on what is holding you back is this agreement, the ineffectiveness of your communication at times that may be hindering progress. But you're given, the full moon is shining light, giving you a new beginning to start this thing, to improve your relationships. Okay, that's the predominant energy. As I share more from this energy, it's getting clearer and clearer that your relationships and your connections with other people are almost like given a second chance, second lease of life, so to speak, especially the more challenging relationships, whether they're romantic or family, or perhaps a friendship that has gone sour or gone wrong. All right. Is like a new lease of life coming. So we have Chariot. Chariot is take action, right? Moving forward. Okay. And then we have the energies of the High Priestess. High Priestess is about divine feminine, using, again, is very similar. Energetically, is very similar to the Hierophant. Is like your intuition. Follow your intuition. Remember what I said earlier about following intuition. You have a new opportunity to renew your relationships, whether it is romantic relationship or it's interesting that your reading is all about relationships, not necessarily romantic, but relationships with people that needs to given a second chance so that you can truly show up as who you are and not hold yourself back, and to communicate and to use your creative energies to really show up as who you are. It feels as if you've been holding back for a long while. Let's see what we have from this. Sorry about the noise that you may hear in the background. That's my dog scratching, and there's a sound coming from his collar. He heard me saying dog, so he's pausing. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So Capricorn, if this message resonates with you so far, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I would also recommend that you check out my other channel called Musings from the Past, Present, and Future. And in that channel, I teach consciousness work, shadow work. I do live classes there, okay? So do check it out. Now, let's see what we have for you here from this deck. Let's see what the full moon reveals for Capricorn. And we have here true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Wow. If you have a question in your mind, and it's been there for a while and you've been questioning, the answer is true. What else for Capricorn? Just be yourself, right? This is what I said. You have to show up as yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid. Allow your intuitive side to come up. You are holding back that part of you. Happy thoughts. Wow. Happy thoughts. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Let's get one card from the abundance deck. We want more inspiring messages for Capricorn here. This one flew out. It's about the inner child. All right. So perhaps the thing that you need to look at would be inner child healing, so that you will be much more effective in parenting yourself, so that your relationships and communication with others will improve. I mentioned my other channel on consciousness work. I have 3 videos there you can use as a resource, part 1 and part 2 on inner child healing. And I have a part 3, well, it's not part 3, it's just inner parenting on emotional resilience. Okay, check it out, Capricorn. I feel that it will help you tremendously, especially with all these messages coming up. You're getting a new lease of life in your relationships with others. So healing has to begin. Love, outrageous openness, sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. A very good message here for you, Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, I am open for private readings. So if you like, you can book your private session. Details are below this video. And I will see you again. Okay, take care. Bye for now.